Hello and welcome to a special episode of our Fast Facts series. We're back and today we're going to be talking about constitutional amendments. So why, in a so-called democracy, are we talking about changing state constitutions in order to secure local democracy? Well, do you remember the box of allowable activism? If you don't, we suggest you head back and watch episode 5. But the Cliff Notes version is that our system today blocks communities from making important decisions. Whether we're talking about fracking or GMOs, gentrification, paid sick leave, rent control, or healthcare, the box keeps us, in a box. Without taking down those barriers of the system that block community decision-making, we really can't more fully protect and advocate for people and nature in our communities. So how does it work? Well, the first and most important thing the Community Rights Amendment does is declare the people and their local governments have the right to be the decision makers in the communities where they live and work. The second but interconnected part of what the amendment achieves is the ability to stop or limit the state from adopting laws that can undermine health, safety, and welfare. This means stopping corporations from controlling the fate of our communities. Here's an example. Lots of states restrict local communities from increasing critical paid family and sick leave benefits to workers. With the Community Rights Amendment in place, the state would have to approve rather than oppose local legislation increasing benefits to workers. The state minimum for those benefits still exists, but the amendment would allow your community to raise the level of paid family and sick leave benefits for workers in your community. This is something many communities are currently prohibited from doing, even if they feel it is in the best interest of their community. The final function of the amendment is to secure hard-fought safeguards for people and the environment that are already protected by existing state and federal laws. This means that local laws cannot remove or diminish those rights and protections that are already in place. Think of it like an elevator for justice. You can keep advancing higher, but not drop down below the floors of protection that previous movements have achieved. So, where will this take us? The Community Rights Amendment won't solve everything, but it can help create the conditions for greater justice, equity, viability, and vitality in our communities. History has shown that social innovation springs from the local. So the local, including local government, needs to have more, not less authority to be the lead advocates for people, communities, and nature. We don't just need better tools to do our justice-focused work. We need a more just system to do that work within. How we eat, generate energy, go to work, teach our kids, and care for those in need cannot be reliant on higher levels of government to save us or be at the whims of corporations. We need the ability and the recognized authority to stop unwanted harms and institute positive change to create the just and sustainable communities we envision living in. For more information, head over to celdef.org. A very special thanks to our organizers and the community members who helped put this together. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, don't take legal advice from a YouTube video.